Hey everyone, I'm meteorologist Mackenzie Bart. We had such an awful day. If it wasn't the rain, it was the wind. If it wasn't that, it was the wintry mix earlier this morning that caused for some delays of some schools out there and led for a bit of a messy commute this morning. We are going to be in kind of a similar type of scenario early tomorrow morning, where we're going to see some of this rain turn into snow for the morning commute tomorrow. We'll talk about that. We're not expecting a lot, but definitely enough to be inconvenient. And then we'll also take a look back at our wind gusts and when we can finally get a break from some of those stronger winds that we had out there today. Still had wind advisories across the area: Cuyahoga, Lake Geauga, Ashtabula, Trumbull, Columbiana, Carroll, and Tuscarawas County. We're seeing that until at least 10 o'clock tonight. Could have a few isolated gusts, 40 to 50 miles per hour, but we're starting to see those winds slowly die down. It's still going to be plenty breezy tonight and tomorrow. Here's some of our higher wind gusts from today: 60 miles per hour at Cortland, Ashtabula 54, Cleveland 47, Parma at 43, and then even our friends in Akron, they saw a 40 mile per hour wind gust. Now, when it does come to those wind gusts, we'll still see a few 30, near 40 mile per hour wind gusts tonight and into the day tomorrow. Not as bad, but it's still going to be inconvenient and breezy through the day tomorrow. We'll finally start to see improvements as we get into the end of the week, but we could have those winds pick back up as we get into the weekend. Let's talk about the system that we have right here. We're seeing showers across the region, some pockets of heavier rain. This is one band that just moved on in probably around 7 o'clock, 6:30, after a little bit of a dry, not really dry, but a little bit of a lull. This will continue lifting off to the north. We'll get another little break, but that's when we'll start to see even colder air move on in, and that will change over into snow. Let's take a look at where some of the heavier rain pockets are right now. We're seeing a heftier rain pocket starting to move into Medina County, right along 71 and 76. Some heavier pockets of rain closer to Beechwood, stretching down through Twinsburg, even closer to Ravenna, and then Middlefield, Parkman, Huntsburg, seeing a nice little heavy pocket of rain. That'll continue moving off to the north, so that's something that will continue trekking that way, bringing the rain along with it. Again, a lot of it is going to be scattered showers, but we could have a few pockets of some of the heavier rain embedded on in that. That'll be as we take you through the later part of the night. Again, just plain old rain. We'll keep with the gusty conditions too. Also, seeing this is out of the National Weather Service. I guess Huron County has a lot of power outages. We've had a lot of power outages through the day. We've seen, I believe at one point it was around 10,000 across the state, 10,000 power outages. And I know a lot of folks might be out of power tonight. So hopefully we're able to get that power quickly up and going again. Okay, so let's take you through the hour by hour. Things start to fizzle out as we get into 9, 10 o'clock tonight. We'll start to see that rain transition into some snow showers. So here's a look at 5 a.m. If you're heading out the door early in the morning, I would suspect we'll have a light coating of snow across the region. Now, it's not going to be awfully heavy, but enough that it's where it's going to be slushy. It's going to move in pretty quickly here, so it could be inconvenient for the morning commute. Could have another delay on our hands for some of the kiddos for school. That'll start to break up, become a little bit more scattered by lunchtime. But remember, from about 5 a.m. to noon, we're going to be dealing with some snow showers here and there. Scattered as we get into the afternoon, and then dry through Wednesday. Thursday morning, late morning, we'll have another round of some scattered snow showers move on in. This won't bring us much accumulation either, and it's also going to be pretty slushy, and then that'll move out Thursday night. So we got a lot of activity here as we head into the next few days. In terms of that snowfall, we're seeing most places, I'd say, at a half of an inch or less. As we get into Summit County, Medina County, probably around half of an inch at most. Most of us will just see a dusting. Once we get into the snow belt, like parts of Portage County, Geauga County, maybe 1 to 2 inches of accumulation. Remember, this is all going to be pretty quickly in the morning, so it's not really about the amount, but just how quickly it moves on in here, and at the morning commute time could cause for some slick roadways. Parts of Ashtabula, anywhere from 1/2 inch to 1 inch. Same for Lake County. Cuyahoga County, we'll probably see some parts get close to 1/2 inch. And then taking us into Stark County, Tuscarawas County, and even parts of Carroll County, 1/2 inch to 1 inch is possible. Especially in the colder areas, it could become a little bit more treacherous. Again, that moves in by early tomorrow, that morning commute. Through the day on Wednesday, we'll get a break in the snow showers. We'll see temperatures mainly hang out in the 30s. A little bit of a warm-up Thursday, so that band of snow moves in. Could be more of a mix. Friday, we'll have a break in the early half of the day, but then we're watching for a stronger system that's expected to move in Friday night into Saturday and Sunday. I'll actually give you a look at one of the models before we get back to the 8-day, because I'm sure you noticed some very cold air on here. All right, here's Tuesday's system, so that moves out. Tomorrow morning, snow, a little bit of a break. Thursday morning, scattered snow showers, wintry mix. Break Friday, and then Friday night we'll see rain transition into snow for early Saturday morning, and could have a pretty impactful system on our hand depending on the track. Right now the system's keeping a majority of the snow closer to parts of Michigan, even up through Milwaukee, Chicago area, seeing that. But some models are having that a little bit closer to our neck of the woods. Either way, we'll see lake effect kick in as we get into Sunday, just allowing for a decent amount of snow opportunities. So we'll have more on those numbers as we head into the next few days. We want to get through this system and at least Thursday morning first before we get a better look at that. So again, 8-day forecast, a few systems as we head into the week, lasting until Sunday, and then those temperatures fall pretty quickly. 20s by Sunday, next week highs in the 20s, and then teens, morning temperatures in the single digits. We are in store for some very cold air as we get into the heart of January. So make sure the furnaces are working, make sure you have all the winter wear you need, because we have some colder air right around the corner and the opportunity for maybe some snow to stick around. We'll keep you updated. The forecast will be on at 10 o'clock tonight with the latest look at the radar, taking you hour by hour and a look at this next few systems. You can find us there or online at fox8.com underneath the forecast discussion. Have a great night.